Good morning! We actually start off the morning with a downhill and then the ramp of death. The ramp of death is almost the ramp of delight. Amazing how things change, how we adapt. Free your mind and the rest will follow. So I had my breakfast. I wasn't able to chat too much during it because someone was chatting up a storm right next to me. Plus it's also quite noisy in this corner of Highbury Corner. But I really enjoy that breakfast. I've had it now over the last 2 weeks. I've really been treating myself. It's like £10 every day, which is quite a lot of money for a bircher, and a latte. And I do make something similar for myself at home, but this one is really a treat and I feel that I deserve it after a long summer. Lars is back at school, I'm busy, you know, getting the house together and everything that I'm doing and planning, and yeah, I deserve it, god damn it. But this can't last forever. But I thought that I would just share that with you, and now I'll be on my way back home, let this food digest a little bit, and then I'll have my yoga practice, and I'll check in with you a little later. Oh, yoga, you never fail. You never ever fail. You are the best. I feel so good right now. A little yoga drunk, but I'll see if I can peel myself off this floor and take a shower, get ready for the rest of the day, and let's see what's for lunch. All right, guys, so I have showered. I am hungry as well. So I'm going to have lunch now. And what's for lunch for me is going to be a soup that I made yesterday, a very hearty vegetable soup. Here's the delicious soup, exactly the way that I like it, hearty and filling and just pure goodness. Let me warm it up. This is my lunch. This is the soup. I added some squeezed lemon onto it and some cilantro. Here are 2 pieces of bread that I put some butter on, and I just started using this Flora butter, which is plant-based. I get this from Sainsbury. And on one of the pieces of bread, I put some avocado. I squeezed on some lemon and put some cilantro on it, as well as some pepper. And there's also a little bit of pepper on that second slice of bread. Yummy, yummy again. Into my tummy it goes. So that meal was very delicious. I finished it and now I made myself a cup of tea. I put on some lipstick because my lips were very dry. My lip balm is upstairs. I didn't feel like going up and putting it on, but I like this color. So make the soup if you want to. I have linked the recipe in the description box below. This is a kind of soup that needs to cook for some time. So it's not a good soup to make if you're in a hurry, you're back from work and you need something to eat quickly. This is a soup that needs to cook for a while in order to what I think of as unify itself, you know, in order to come together. So if you're home on the weekend and just put it in on the stove and it'll cook by itself, but it needs, you know, a good hour and a half to ready itself, but it's worth it. So make a lot so that you have to just very easily heat up either for lunch or for dinner. We use it for both. I love soups. That's definitely a favorite of mine. And also I love cilantro. Love cilantro, or it's also called coriander. Fresh coriander or fresh cilantro. It's my favorite. I basically make an excuse to put it on everything. Smells good, it tastes good, and it's also, you know, it's very good for the blood as well. So I am going to enjoy my tea and then I have to make some phone calls because we need closets. I have been unpacking and getting rid of the boxes, but we literally have no place to put the stuff. So that's one thing that we have discovered. So even though this worked for the previous owners, for us, we need a little something that's called the closets. Yeah, so I need to make a few phone calls now to see if I can get some appointments and get that ball rolling. So I will on the road again. I feel like I'm constantly on the road. You will see a track with my name on it. Well, I got one appointment with John Lewis for custom fitted closets on Monday. Let me know if you are in London and if you've ever used John Lewis, whether you like them or not. It's a very reputable store, bought quite a lot of stuff there, so hope that maybe they can do a good job. I'll get some more quotes as well, but if you have any experience with them, please let me know. I really value it. So I'm on my way to pick up Lars now from school. I'm going to take him to Kumon, which is some maths tutoring. Yeah, unfortunately he inherited my math skills, or lack of math skills. He's getting pretty good though. Proud of him. Practices every day. That's his biggest yoga. All right, we're back home from Kumon and I was running out of battery, so I had my phone plugged in. Lars is watching a little Horrible Histories, which is a show that he really enjoys, and I'm thinking about dinner. So I thought that I was going to be making a lasagna that I had seen Anna Jones offer in the Guardian newspaper. She offers new recipes there every week. She's been doing that for a year actually. And then she had a little break and now I see that she's back. She's coming out with a new cookbook in October. So I've of course pre-ordered that cookbook. Super excited for that to come out. But I've kind of run out of time. It's already 6 o'clock and I'm thinking what to do. So I made a cauliflower chickpea dish yesterday that my husband had, and I had a little bit of it. Maybe I'll have that with some rice and a salad, and then maybe I'll have my husband have the soup that I had for lunch, or maybe I'll just have a salad. I'm not entirely sure. All right, so I've settled on a salad. So this is what's in the salad. Just green mixed salad. with shredded carrots and beets, plus the rest of the half of the avocado that I didn't use for lunch. Then I also put some sultanas in it. And then I made myself a little dressing out of balsamic vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of agave syrup, and Dijon mustard, and some salt. So I'm just going to enjoy this. Yeah. I ate my salad while watching Hollyoaks. I can't even believe that I'm saying Hollyoaks, that I'm watching it, because I've never been into soap operas. But actually, I blame Lots. He is the one that got me hooked. All right, bon appetit. All right, my lovely Goa flowers. Let's call it a day. This is my first what I ate in a day. That's what I'm going to call it. And this obviously is just one day out of what I eat. Every day is different depending on how I feel, what I feel that my body needs. And today I didn't feel particularly hungry. I think it's probably because it's been so hot and very humid. I have been drinking a lot of water, even though I didn't show that. So this was just basically a snapshot. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I get a little weird when I start doing something that I've never done before, and it's quite funny that having been on YouTube for 6 years, I've never done one of these. So pardon me, but I hope you enjoyed it for whatever it's worth. And I especially hope that Tiana enjoyed it, because she has been requesting this forever and ever and ever. So thank you for being so patient, Tiana. So I think I'll probably, if you guys enjoy it and if you guys want, I'll make more of these. And as I make more, just like with all of my other videos, as I get used to it, I will find my own style of how to do it. I wasn't quite set up and with my tripod and getting the right angles and all of that. So I know it's not my best. Then again, I've never done one of these before, but I know that when I shoot any food videos, it's one of the hardest ones to film and one of the hardest ones to edit. So I'm trying to find a way to just do these vlogs as easy as I can with as little editing as possible, but still try to make it interesting, for you guys. So yeah, I had a good time doing this. You saw maybe a little bit of my day. It's actually been a very productive day. I've gotten a lot of stuff done, and I'm preparing myself for filming a lot for my YouTube channel, and also for some premium programs that I have in store. And also, I have not been writing so much on my moon phase yoga book because it's just been crazy. But now I feel like I'm settling in more in the house and trying to get back on track again. So yeah, one step at a time, but I'm just trying to practice really finding my flow off of the yoga mat, really, as I've talked in the other vlogs, and not stop, but just do things. And even if it's not perfect, just making stuff happen. And I've been enjoying it, and I see that it works. Yeah, it works. Things flow better when you free your mind. Like I said, with the ramp of death has now almost become the ramp of delight. And it's amazing how things change. But you just got to put yourself in the flow. You just got to breathe and find your own flow, and then you just follow that flow. So that basically is it. So I am going to just now wash my face, maybe take a quick shower, and watch the British Bake Off. Yay! I've been in London for 3 years and I've never watched the British Bake Off, but I'm really getting into it this season. And I love it, and Lars loves it too. So I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but I'm watching the British Bake Off, and yeah, I am watching Hollyoaks, and I usually watch it while making dinner. So I wasn't interested at all, but then of course I got into the plots, and I got hooked, and Lars is hooked, which might not be such a good thing. But you know what? Let me leave you with this. This is pretty amazing. From our bed, this is my view. You'll like this. Through the skyline, lying on my bed, I can watch the waxing moon. She's almost half, so almost first quarter. This is balanced energy. A very, very good space to be in. And I can actually see her from sitting on the toilet as well and being in the bathtub. That might have been a little bit too much information, but hey, I talked about it in one video that maybe I would be able to see the moon from lying in the bathtub. So just to let you know, I can. Alrighty, I will leave you here. I hope that you're well. Let me know in the comments whether you enjoyed this, if you want me to continue on. Let me know if you like cilantro. Let me know what's happening in your life. What are you eating? Give it a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you on Friday with a new flow. Yay! Mwah.